Episode of Decode podcast. My name is Fernando. I am your host, and I'm with Joanne Leila. She's also my co-host for the day. Before we start, I would like to thank our main sponsors, which is the YMCA Sri Lanka, the Nest by Hub 9 for our wedding partners, DTX Drinks, as well as Revive Act Clothing. Joanne?
Yeah, so let me give you a small introduction for those of you who don't know what Decode is. It's a place for young, new entrepreneurs, ingenious individuals to come here and to share their thoughts, ideas of what it is to be an entrepreneur in today's society. And we're so excited to have today's guest. She's actually someone who's dear to me, and I think everyone will enjoy having her here. I think her presence would actually, kind of lift the spirits of the
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. So without further ado, she'd
Yes.
like to introduce our guest for today.
Gladly. Thank you so much. So today's guest for today is she's the founder of Uddami and Anga. Also, she worked for Fashion Market LK. Guys, let me introduce Uddami. Hello.
Hi, nice to have you here.
Welcome
To
the Decode podcast. How are you?
How is Candy?
Candy is good. It's always good.
Yeah. So we had a Candy Landaria
Yes.
for episode 1.
Who was it?
We had Kavin.
Kavin.
Right? So now we have another Candy
Candy.
energy, Uddamis.
Have a candy girl. This
Yeah,
time.
Yes,
Candy
Candy
Namaste this time. So we were actually talking about, Candy and this journey of people coming to Candy.
Yes.
Right? And then Kavindu kind of gave us this idea of his journey. So what was your journey as a designer? You're coming to Candy, and how did you kind of start?
Coming from Candy.
Coming from Candy to
Yes.
Colombo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was basically, I came to Colombo for my studies at AOD right after my A-levels. So I did A-levels at home anyways.
Okay.
I stopped schooling after.
Wait, homeschool?
Not homeschool. There's no such thing called homeschool.
In Sri Lanka.
Yeah, so I just did A-levels private.
Yeah.
I did London A-levels private, and then I came to AOD in 2014. Yeah,
Okay, and then you kind of from there on,
Progressed.
from
you
there
progressed.
onwards, graduated and then started working at FMLK.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer, Colombo or Candy?
It's hard.
Come on, just something.
It's okay. It's two different things.
Okay.
So Candy is more homely. It's calm. It's nice. It's chilled. Colombo is good to work, to develop, because it's always changed. Candy is sort of in they're like pretty little bubbles still.
Yeah.
So
That's what we heard.
That's
Yeah.
what-
I mean, that's what I think everyone knows this, right? About
Yeah.
Candy.
it's nice in Candy.
Yeah. So I would actually like to ask you this question.
Yes.
You were thinking about
Yes,
this. Okay,
yes.
so Uddami is coming, right?
Yeah.
And then, so this is like a would you rather. Okay, would you rather be underdressed or overdressed for the rest of your life? Like imagine,
What would my life be?
like a normal life. Like, would you be
Underdressed
underdressed
or overdressed?
overdressed? Like imagine, when you get married, you're like underdressed or overdressed.
If I'm overdressed and I'm still feeling comfortable, I would prefer that.
Nice.
Good question.
Okay.
Good answer.
Good answer. So.
Because I prefer comfort.
Okay, so how would you explain your style?
Yeah. What
As a
is?
designer, right?
Yeah.
My style. My style.
I know her style design.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's more about doing versatile pieces.
Okay.
You can. I just don't want to be following a specific trend, which is just for that time period, which lasts for a year or a month. I just don't want to be into that. I just want to.
Every person has been telling the
Really?
same thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to do something which is gonna last for a long time.
Yes.
Say you take a shirt.
Yeah.
You can wear it now. You'll be able to wear it in another 5 years or another 10 years, which will still be in trend. It's
It's
Not-
never gonna run out of time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Like a basic t-shirt.
Yeah.
And like jeans, we still
Yeah,
wear
we
them,
still
right?
wear
From,
them.
like, I don't know when, long time ago, right?
I mean, jeans is like indestructible, yo.
Yeah, it's,
That's the main reason.
it's timeless.
You
I
can
wear-
show
I
Yeah.
wear
the example.
I wear jeans everywhere.
She's
you know?
jeans in person.
Jeans, yeah, if you want to say jeans, that's me. So like, do you think that people are underdressed in like
In here,
oh yeah,
In Sri Lanka. It's
I don't say it's underdressed. I see it as less exposure
Yeah.
Okay.
because they're not they just see one thing
Okay.
and they follow it and think that's it. Okay, that's it.
That's it. Like that's
Yeah.
their final.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a thing called styling existing
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah. Really.
Mm.
tough to
Because-
find.
Yeah, people think okay, if you wear a pair of high-waisted jeans and a crop top,
Yeah.
That's it.
that's it. That's styling.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a fashionista,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is which is actually very sad to see sometimes. But yeah, that's what I see what's happening right now.
Yeah. So okay, from a designer to another designer.
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever asked you
About
this
it.
question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the name sounds fancy, fashion designer, right? I'm a designer, so fancy,
People
but it's
think
not
it's
that
so
fancy,
fancy.
okay? You can't. It's really hard, okay?
Mm.
So what, like, how would you tell people, you know, when someone like when I say I'm a fashion designer, they're like, oh, okay, she's like that, but it's not that really. You
No,
know?
when I say I'm a fashion designer, those days the first thing that people ask me, oh, so you draw?
Oh wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
So you draw,
Okay.
right? You just sketch, you draw designs. That's what you do, right? And I used to get pissed back then
Yeah,
because
yeah.
hello,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more than
it's
that.
more than that. You create a damn product.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you give life to a piece, and it's not. It's just not a drawing that you do.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's hard to be a designer? Like, it's
That's
not
a-
as
that's a
fancy as
good
it
question.
sounds.
The hustle.
It's not fancy.
Is it the hustle?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Mhm.
Okay, if you take here, you have limited resources,
Okay.
but also you can get the resources which other countries can't get. Like
Yeah.
we have from the craft side,
Mhm.
we have a lot of crafts, untouched crafts,
Yeah.
and so on,
Mhm.
which should, I think, which should be prioritized.
Yeah.
Like, I really value Sri Lankan things,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and I think
Patient.
yes, I think we should do whatever it takes to like take them higher
Yeah.
in whatever the possible ways
I
we
agree.
can
I agree.
Yeah.
We should.
to bring some money to the country.
Most of our fashion designers don't. Some of them, not all of them.
Mhm.
But some of them don't value the Sri Lankan product
Mhm.
itself.
Mm,
They prefer sending it that's overseas.
yeah.
So I do agree with you with that.
Because to be honest, if you see like you have this huge manufacturing sector here,
Mm.
right? And all
Yeah.
foreign brands send their stuff
Yes.
here, right? But it's just that I feel like some people haven't found that. Some, not all, some of them haven't found that sweet spot
Yeah.
Mm.
of like trying to improve and go forward,
Go for.
right?
And even the brands that are doing well,
Mm.
like the fast fashion
Mm.
niche brands, I don't think there's a massive fast fashion brand in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
But the quality, the level of quality is so low.
Okay.
See, I think this is something we was talking with Adrian as
Yeah,
well, right?
yeah.
He was talking about quality.
He was
Yeah.
talking about
Right.
quality also, and he said it's more important for us to focus on that itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true that they want to keep their price points low,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's important to maintain the quality.
Mm.
So okay, another question, right? So when you say quality,
Mhm.
so okay, there's no quality, so it's kind of cheap.
Mm.
But when you have to make a quality product, it's expensive, and less
Yeah.
people kind of go to that stuff because they're so used to
used
consuming
to
this.
consuming the
Yeah.
cheap
Yeah.
product because that's what they've been consuming for a long time.
Mm.
They're not exposed to that quality product, they're not exposed to using it.
Mm.
And also most people now, I don't think they even care about the quality anymore. It's like,
What do you think they can?
no,
Yeah.
if you say the young market,
Yeah, okay.
they just want to have a piece of cloth to
Okay.
wear, take a
Uh-huh.
picture, post on Instagram.
Mm. Yeah.
They don't even want to wear it again because the picture is already there on their Instagram.
That's so
Oh,
true.
okay.
That is so true. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
People do that.
What a waste.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Because it's cheap, right? So you would buy, it's like what? Like 1,000 or less than 1,000.
1,000.
And you just buy it once.
Once.
And
Then
then?
you take a picture.
You post it.
Just post it.
Yeah, I've noticed that also. Like, what a waste.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that comes to like fast fashion, right?
Mm.
And
Because that's how the mindsets are made, sadly.
Yeah. Take a picture of it.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, if I repeat it, what will others think?
Yeah.
So even fast fashion, if you go forward, you know, you can even harm the environment, right? Like
It
people
is harming
yeah.
the environment.
So that's why people are talking about sustainability.
Mhm.
And I would say all these small brands that are coming out,
Which is
fashion
good.
brands,
Yeah.
are sustainable. Like
Yes.
Uddamis brand,
Yes.
right? So
We'll
you're
talk about
trying
it.
to-
I'm going to come to this.
yeah. So you're trying to create like this sustainable
Mhm.
brand, right? Without going fast fashion. And
Yes.
it's crazy, right? So yeah, like tell us something about Uddami.
Let's talk. Actually, Uddami. Let's talk about
Uddami.
Uddami. She doesn't like us. I actually pronounced it wrong.
Yes, you
But-
were pronouncing it wrong for
Yeah.
a long time, and then you confused me also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So basically, her name is Uddami and her brand is also Uddami. 'cause
Yes,
it's so
yes.
unique.
Because it's my name.
Yeah.
It's her name, right?
Fix yourself, boy. I was like, okay. Anyways, let's talk about Uddami. How did you start? Like, what was
So
it
I
like?
officially started,
Mhm.
launched it after I left work at FMLK.
Mhm.
But while I was working there also, I was working based on my style
Okay.
with FMLK, so which was helpful, which was really helpful for me
Mhm.
to build myself up.
Mhm.
And so I officially launched it last year in August. And I've done one collection so far, and the next one will be coming
I've
out
seen your
next
work.
month.
It's really good.
So
Really?
I think you kind of portray your brand, right?
Yes, I'm actually wearing.
Oh.
Yeah.
This top
Just
can
the
actually be
beauty.
worn in 3 different ways.
So see, innovative.
Innovative.
So you don't need to
Versatile.
buy. You don't need to
Versatile.
buy
Buy
one
3
top.
top.
You know, you can buy this one top and wear it in 3
Sustainable.
different ways. Sustainable.
Sustainable.
You know. So like, what do you think of sustainability and like?
Sustainability, to me, it's very important.
Mhm.
But I think it's something hard to maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't always be sustainable
Yeah, I do
also.
agree.
Yeah. When you say always, like, give me a.
It like everything you do, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
you
true.
can't do
Every
it.
single minute detail can't be.
Can't be sustainable. But I try to be as much as I can.
Yeah.
So in the current collection I'm doing, so I did a few pieces. I have a few off cuts left. So
Yeah.
even from those off
Yeah.
cuts, I'm creating a few more looks based on the way it's being cut.
Yeah.
So like that, and I'm doing something really small too. Like I'm donating a percentage
Ooh.
for
That's
there's
good.
So then, all of you guys should go check Uddami
A,
brand
there's
out.
a school called Blue Rose Special
Okay.
School. So
We'll talk about them. What are
like,
they?
why did you think of actually doing that?
so it was my mom.
Okay.
She started volunteering in the school in like 2013.
Mhm.
So with her, I used to go there.
Yeah.
Like every Tuesday, I used to go there, be with the kids. I mean, they're such nice kids,
Yeah.
so well behaved. Because as soon as you hear, okay, special needs children, they think, okay, no, we don't even want to look at those kids.
Mhm.
But it's not that, they're really sweet kids which actually need our help. And yeah, so I wanted to do something for them, and there are some kids which can't afford to pay the fee
Yeah.
and all that. So right now we are sponsoring one student.
Okay. That's good.
So that's a good
Like,
approach, right?
yeah.
It's so,
I mean,
so,
it's really good.
yeah, it's valuable. You know?
Yeah,
Shows
I mean,
value
it
for
makes me
brand.
happy when I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me happy
makes
too.
you happy. I didn't know this, so it made me happy too. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
so when someone buys the product also, they know, okay, I contributed for this cause.
Yes.
That's actually nice.
I
'Cause I
might
feel
buy
like when you
products for
get
that.
into this whole fashion business, you tend to forget about people. and
Yes,
you
actually.
Right?
Money. I just
It's just
You
money
just,
oriented.
kind of think about yourself.
Yes, I'm actually really happy that you do think about that as well. It's not only money, it's about
Yeah.
other people and giving. Yeah, everyone should do that.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking of another question.
Okay.
I have so much to ask.
so
Yeah.
much to ask.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So, because I don't know, I never asked you these.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people,
Mhm.
they say, right, in Sri Lanka that like for an example, we say I like to dress in this kind of way,
Yeah.
right? A particular way that not a lot of people dress, right? But when I tell it to someone, they're like, oh, this is not how people over here dress, right? So like ek ape culture eකට ගලපෙන්නේ, right? That's what they say.
That's a quote.
Yes.
That's a Sri Lankan quote.
Put that in
which
put
even
it on a t-shirt.
I hear
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
So, but how do you kind of deal with it as a designer? Like when you're designing, right?
You have to portray yourself.
Yeah, right.
You be you.
You have to
Your
be
brand.
yourself.
Yeah. So how do you like come off that barrier and like?
I think I'm still trying to come off that barrier.
It's hard, right?
It's not easy, but yeah.
Because people like to, I don't know, they just, I don't know if they like to see a difference or not, but when someone does something different, they always criticize it no matter what.
Which is true, because I do agree. I do agree.
There's always criticism.
Yeah.
First of all,
which is also good. You can take it as constructive criticism.
But then there's also negative criticism.
Yeah. So you think that anyone should?
Do you think this will work? Like when Adrian said, when he said about his coffee brand.
Yeah. Blue Spot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I mean. Like people are gonna say stuff, right?
I mean, that's what people are for, to give comments.
The reviews are also important.
Yeah.
The reviews are important, right? It's not going to be good every time.
Yeah.
Right? So
I mean, I think bad comments are actually very important.
The bad comments are the good
Are
ones.
the good comments for our growth.
Because like most of even it's like I think they've done a study like it's very rare person will actually tell something bad about your thing, and that's honesty.
Bad directly, just say it directly to
like,
me.
Yes, correct me, I will fix it in the next round. I'll be 100% sure that it's sorted out.
Yeah. So were you thinking of anything else other than fashion? Like I know her as a designer, like right. So was there anything else in the picture, like outside of fashion?
Before fashion?
Yeah, like I want to be a lawyer. I want to be like a doctor. Like that. Yeah. I like how do you get to fashion? Like there's
no. Okay, it was like this.
Yeah.
So I did my O levels and then I did my A levels in maths.
Yeah.
So I come in an engineering background.
Okay.
So my father was hoping I would do a quantity survey.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So that's the whole point of me doing maths and all. But then deep down I knew that was not what I wanted. Because since I was small, I used to spend a lot of time with my grandma. So what we did was making small clothes.
Yeah.
So which I really enjoyed. And then I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And then I'm happy that I didn't go in that pathway.
Did your grandma was she an influence for your brand as well? Like
I think she is the biggest
who supports you most?
Inspiration. My mom.
Oh.
It's the moms support, right? Yeah.
I mean, they're all supportive. My mom, my brother, my father.
As an entrepreneur itself, you need that support system.
My mom is the biggest.
Yeah. I mean, all moms are they will do everything for you.
So my other brand, Anga. So she's the one who. I tell the design, she's the one who stitches the borders and everything.
She takes her time. I mean, that's unpaid labor. But
I think you need that kind of support as well, right? When you're
it's really sweet parents doing that for their kids because obviously they see something.
Yeah, that's an advantage we have.
This is nice.
Oh, thank you.
That's an advantage we have here in Sri Lanka. Is people are really your families get involved and help you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not the case in I don't know. I really don't know. But
not
over here, people help you a lot.
Right? Family, it's important to them.
Culture.
It's our culture, there are things that are quite questionable, but also really nice things heartwarming.
Heartwarming things.
So,
since you mentioned Anga, what is Anga?
So, it's another sari brand which I'm doing.
Okay.
Which has very limited quantity of saris, 1 or maximum 2 pieces, not more than that. And everything's handmade.
Ooh, okay. That's good.
Everything is handmade, so made with love.
Made with love. From my mom's hands.
Oh.
That's good.
So the embellishments and stuff, I do them.
Okay.
So I started it a few months back. still catching up.
So I would say like with fashion, I think social media plays a big role.
Yes.
Right, like it's big, massive, right? Fashion, like people like to show what they do, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even real, right? But I don't know, like how would you like look at it, fashion and social media together?
That's a good question.
It has to go together.
Yeah.
Indeed. Definitely.
Yeah.
Social media right now, it's very competitive.
Yes,
it is.
everyone follows the same
Yes,
steps.
it's very competitive, and I think it's all about social media marketing right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
It doesn't matter if your content is really good.
they just put it out.
It doesn't matter, like your content can be really good, but you won't get the exposure which you need.
Yes, yeah.
So like I don't know, we were talking about this with Adrian as well, right?
Yes,
So
we did.
when it comes to like fashion, I like to talk about like influencers. Okay, so right. So what do you think of influencers? There are so many. Like back in the day, 5 years ago, we didn't have this.
We didn't have much influence,
Right.
and I think the 5 years ago, people that were called influencers were actually influencers.
Influential.
They were
people,
influential
right?
people.
Mm.
They just don't put influence in their bio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, there are so many people that are called influencers, which we don't even know
What they do, what type of
what-
influence they.
what influence we are getting from them.
Yes,
Yeah.
they don't stick
So
to.
what if I
Yeah.
want to actually do something different and
If
like
you want to
change-
become an influencer.
I
Is
need
that what
to-
you're saying,
Yeah,
Jen?
maybe that's what I'm saying.
You want to do something?
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, you give me like what type of thing you want to do.
I don't know, just like make people aware of what I'm doing. You know, like how can I do it differently? Like
Based on your brand.
based on my brand, based on me. Like what would you do different if you want to like influence people
So
about Uddami?
No, I'll talk about you then, because you started about you.
Okay.
So for
No, you should talk about it.
Okay, it's okay. Wait.
no, just as an example.
As an
okay,
example.
So if you want to be influential and promote your brand, okay, it's based. Okay, so you can take it both ways.
No, we'll take it
So-
both ways.
Both ways.
Whatever you say.
Yeah. So basically, I don't see any styling here.
Okay.
Do you?
No. I don't.
No, right?
No.
Wait, what?
Styling.
Okay. Whoa.
No, because
Okay.
you get people called stylists,
Yeah.
which I don't see in Sri Lanka. There's no such thing, because people think, okay, she's a stylist, but no, it's not. So
Some people think when you say stylist, hairstylist.
No.
What is a stylist?
Okay, so what is
What in your I want people to know when we say a stylist, what is it? Who is he? Like,
So stylist is basically someone who can put together
yes.
different things
Correct.
and create different unique looks, which is not basic, which is not seen every day, and that person should be able to generate ideas
Yeah.
and give new things for the society which haven't been seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because it's kind of the same thing repeating,
Same
right?
thing
We
repeating.
don't see like
Yes.
like a diverse kind of thing.
Interesting.
Like it is
Like
like
if you
a
want to see
Pinterest
something
Yeah, it's
interesting,
more like-
you have to go and look at a foreign person.
Yes.
That's so.
Or go on Pinterest.
Yeah, because you don't see anything right
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyone in so that's for an example, you get people in India though. You know,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Komal
Komal
Pandey.
Pandey, right?
Yeah,
She's
she
a
does really
good
cool stuff. Like
influencer in
I've
India,
not checked that.
right?
You
She
should
does like
check.
I'll
really
check
good
out.
styling
like with
stuff.
saris
Really?
and all that.
Yeah, saris and like
She
how
drapes
how
in
you can mix
super
and
cool
match,
ways.
right? But then you don't get that kind of person in Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka.
Okay.
Like I can't think of anyone.
I mean, we have for travel
Yeah.
and that sort of things we do have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is untouched, as I see.
It's untouched. So do you
Like there's no, I haven't seen any good content so far.
Yeah.
yeah, in this area.
Yes.
Yeah, even I see that.
If I want to see something interesting, I have to go to some foreign influencers page to check it out.
Yeah. So do you think we might get
I mean, that's
people
a
like
good
that?
hint for you guys to start, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Joanne, you can.
Yeah, you can, come on. You're the looks. Right? So
I mean, it doesn't just have to be a girl. guys.
Yeah, it can be even a guy. We need guys coming out, right? Like men.
Yeah, men.
Yes.
Hello.
Guys, you guys should come out.
Right. So
But
yeah.
I think there are a few of those when you say guys come like also
It
who do
sounded
that.
a bit wrong.
No. But it's okay. Yeah.
So have you have you worked with influencers, like whoever is there?
If I have worked.
Have you had like bad experiences? Because I have had. I have gone down that
yes. We can
rabbit
talk
hole
about
of trying to work with
Yeah.
them, and I haven't had good experiences. To be
So
honest.
I have worked with just once, one
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I did not have a very good experience.
Mm.
So
Like what happened, if you can spill the tea?
Yes, spill the tea, but don't tell the name.
I can't tell the
Come on,
name. Okay, just a little bit. No, not the name. I can't because it's
Yeah.
not nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sent the product and all that, and I had no clue if she has received it. Nothing. I've been dropping messages. Hey, did you get it? Nothing.
And she didn't communicate with you.
No, and one day she drops me a text.
Is she
and-
local? Oh.
Local.
Okay.
Drops me a text and she's like, hey, I got the product. Like after like 1.5 months.
Okay.
Hey, I got the product. It's beautiful, but I don't. It doesn't look good on me, so I gave it to my mom. So this was my sari page.
Okay.
Anga. I was like, cool. So I didn't text her right back because I was at work. So I was gonna say, okay, I'll send you something you like.
Okay.
But after a few hours, I see pictures are going viral. Her mom's wearing it.
Wait, what? Your
To-
clothes.
Yeah, to a event.
Okay.
Whoa.
And no tag or anything.
No tag.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. Why would you do that?
No, I mean, if you don't like it, just don't wear it.
So it's really even hard to trust, like.
No,
right?
I mean it's unprofessional. I would say.
Yeah.
It's very unprofessional.
Do you think the road we are going with this whole influencer thing is like this dark side?
Okay, it was just one influencer that I worked with, so I just don't know exactly because there must be very sweet,
Yes.
nice people.
I mean, there are really good people.
Yeah, so
You might.
based
No, I
on
don't.
that,
You don't know?
No.
Wait, what?
No.
like based
I
on
just
that
had a bad
one
experience.
person,
Yeah, all-
Yeah.
what did you have?
No, it was bad. Same incident. Just
Oh gosh.
something related
Guys,
to that.
why?
Yeah, so that's what it's like. Very questionable, right?
You gotta help these people.
Yeah, you have to help us.
Okay.
Because we are trying to even you're trying to raise your voice out there, but then people are just
Collaborative works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Collaborative. I don't. That's why I kind of asked you that question of what I can do differently to be that different person.
Different person.
So then tell us, talk about COVID. How did it affect you? Everyone knows.
Yeah, I launched during COVID.
Yes, I know. How
That's
did you?
brave. That's
Like
brave.
some people would wait
It
it
was
out.
after the first wave.
People will wait out the storm, so you
Yeah.
took it out.
Yeah, it was a risk.
Yeah.
So it was during. So it was pretty good the first month, and the second wave hit.
Yeah. Yes. For the people who are listening, she just said it went down. It went really down.
It went down.
But I mean, just because of COVID, we can't just stop doing what we're
No,
doing.
I don't
We
think
just have to live with it.
Yes.
So what would you what's your recovery plan?
There's no big recovery plan for a small brand like me
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing my work. I'm just continuing to do my collections and so on. Just because of that, we can't just hold on or stop or wait until it gets better.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There can be something worse coming.
Oh, please
Even-
no, please no.
Oh, please don't. I don't want something new.
Please. If it does, Uddami said it first.
Uddami said it first. So yeah. So
Any final thoughts for
any final thoughts?
Uddami? So let's, as a last question, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years. In
Where do you
5
see Uddami?
Where do you see Uddami? Where do you see Anga? Are you gonna try on going down different paths, maybe different ventures, something new. Maybe you have other ideas as well inside your.
So obviously I want to develop both my brands.
Yeah.
Right now Uddami, I'm retailing at FMLK. So I would prefer to have my website long term.
Yeah.
And also Anga, I just also don't want to do like just basic stuff. So
Yeah.
let it be exclusive. The exclusives are as it is. Basically, I want to see myself grow, my brands grow by doing something good.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want fast growth. Also,
Yeah. You want it to be sustainable.
sustainable, like an ethical
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah.
I think that's what people
That's
need,
actually.
right?
That's what people. Yeah, I do agree.
That's what people need, and that's the message, right? So.
So yeah, guys.
Yeah.
So in that note, thank you so much, Uddami, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. So before we end, we'll give a big thank you to the main sponsor, which is the YMCA Sri Lanka, as well as the venue partner, which is the Nest by Hub 9. Also our other partners and sponsors, which is DTX and Reviva Clothing. Right. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Take care.